the best accessories for the PS4 in 2018. Now, we already did one of these videos for the Switch this year, so you know the Xbox One and the PC version is going to be coming out soon. So thumbs up if you're excited for that. So first up, we gotta take a look at some brand new headsets from the folks over at SteelSeries. Now, I've talked about SteelSeries a ton on the channel, so when they reached out and asked to sponsor a video and send me the newest PS4 headsets before they got released, you knew I was all over that. So let me introduce you guys to the SteelSeries Arctis Pro with a game DAC and the Arctis Pro wireless. Now, the whole idea behind their new line is to have audio catch up to the huge leaps that we're seeing with graphics and visuals. So we've got the Arctis Pro here, which is a wired headset and comes with a game DAC. And for my average consumers out there who aren't familiar with DACs, they're pretty much where you get your audio from various devices. And while you can get audio from your PS4 controller, it is definitely not the best source. And that's where this comes in. With this DAC, you'll be hearing tighter bass, individual sound effects will be more distinct, and the positional audio will be a lot more accurate, which will be awesome for first-person shooters and open-world games. And this is a pretty high-quality USB DAC, so the audio you get from this will sound great, and it even works with PCs. And I gotta say, guys, these sound awesome, but not only do they sound good, but they also look good as well. I feel like these don't have that crazy gaming headset look, but they do have some nice LEDs though, and you guys know how I feel about that. Now, there's also a wireless version as well, but there are two differences. You have a wireless transmitter with an OLED display for your PS4 instead of the game DAC, and it includes Bluetooth, so if you want to use this with other devices, you can take these on the go. Second is no LEDs, but personally, I love wireless gaming headsets, especially when they've got this nice black stealthy look going for it. So if you guys are interested in checking out SteelSeries' new PS4 headsets, I'll have them linked down below. And now we've got to talk about some dope controllers. I found these pretty cool ones from Walmart. There's a clear blue that's personally my favorite. Kind of reminds me of the PS2 days back when they had the clear controllers. They've got red as well and a couple of other options. And if you want to go a completely different route, maybe customize your own version, colorway is where you need to go to get your controller looking exactly how you want it. This is my current version and I love this thing. Colorway does a great job painting these things. It looks like it came right from Sony. And the next thing is an accessory for an accessory. And here we've got the PS4 Chat Boost Chat Pad. Try saying that 5 times fast. But if you're playing a game where chatting is important, or maybe you message your friends a lot, or even if you like to stream from your PS4 onto Twitch, this is a really nice option. All you do is pop this thing into your controller, and you've still got access to your headphone jack, or if you want, you can even use it separately because it is powered by Bluetooth, so you can use it on its own without even having it connected to your controller. And this thing's got a built-in battery, so if you want to extend the battery life of your controller, this is a really nice option. I personally think it's very comfortable to use in the hand. I have no issues playing games while having this connected to my controller. I just think it's cool to have access to a full-blown keyboard right at the bottom of your controller whenever you want it. And next up, we've got a pretty simple accessory, but it's very useful. And here we have a Power A charging station for the standard PS4 controller. And I just love having these things around because you know exactly where to put your controller when you're done playing. And while you're doing that, you know it's going to get charged up. You don't have to look for any micro USB cables or anything like that. Just put it in when you're done, charge it up, and it's ready to go for your next session. An additional piece you throw on your controllers to make it all work is very small, so it's not a big bulky accessory. It's very nice, compact, and it doesn't get in the way. And next up is something I think is really important if you get a lot of digital games. This is a 4TB Seagate hard drive made especially for the PlayStation 4. If the black and blue theme didn't give that away, but this thing is made to work with the PS4. As soon as you throw it in, you get it hooked up, it knows exactly what to do with the operating system, and you've got access to another 4TB. So that means you can throw your games on there, your save files, everything that you need to access on your PS4, you can have it right on this hard drive. And I personally think that digital games are the way to go now. It makes it easy to access from multiple consoles. I feel like physical copies are just good for collector's editions, but once you get your hands on one of these, I feel like you're gonna have a hard time worrying about space, and you no longer have to go ahead and delete those games to get new games on your system. This is just the way to go. But that's about it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, be the